Hey, it's Dan Nickerson. This is the first demo, first look at the speaker theme. So I'm not going to go crazy with this demo. I just want to show you the core features of the speaker theme. The idea with this was it's a bonus for Socrates 5 customers, and I'll sell it maybe privately to my customers for a low price. Otherwise, you can get it as a bonus. So it's not a child theme of Socrates, but it is a standalone theme, and it's built on the Socrates framework. So if you're familiar with how Socrates works as far as the page structure and as far as all the customization options, it's the same theme on that end of it. So I think you'll really like the fact that all those cool features of Socrates are built into speaker theme as well. The reason I created this was because just like Socrates is great for niche blogs and marketing blogs and affiliate blogs, the speaker theme is going to be great for creating quick speaker sites, maybe 3 to 5 page websites, speaker consultant, any kind of a site where on the homepage you want to have that nice looking masthead with maybe a call to action and maybe some recent posts and some content on the front page, and then the rest of it's just your blog or your about pages, your privacy pages, and those kind of things. So if you want to create a site like that in 5 or 10 minutes, then that's what the speaker theme is going to be for. Okay, so let me just show you what it looks like out of the box. So this is just a default install with some example posts from an example post plugin, and I added some featured images just for an additional design for this little demo. You can see I have the upper left title, I have a menu here on the right, I have a drop down menu, I have a custom search bar which pops down. Aside from that, it's kind of standard looking, but it's very fast. You'll see there's lower design here. It's fully responsive, of course. But let me just show you what the bread and butter of the speaker theme is, and that is my custom masthead system. So I'm going to go to Pages, I'm going to click on Add New. I'm going to type in Homepage as an example. Now, with the toolkit, I have different shortcodes that let me put in example content. So this is my lorem, some lorem ipsum content. If I want, I can add a little divider here, like so. Then maybe I'll add in a 2-column layout. 2 columns, and I'm just going to add in an image here just for design. This is just for little design stuff. I'll add this little picture here, 300 by 200, and then I'll add in maybe some more lorem content here. Okay, and then we added some new shortcodes to the Socrates toolkit. So I'm going to add another divider, and I'm going to add in maybe some recent posts. So I'll grab this little recent post right here. So there's a little kind of a recent post column here, 1 column for showing, I'll show 2 posts. Okay, and now this is what separates the speaker theme from, say, the Socrates theme or other themes. If I want to set a custom masthead area for this particular page, I can go in here, I'm going to choose this cool looking cat, and I'm going to make this be 600 pixels. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to choose a template. I'm going to choose a full width template. With Socrates, you can use the home sections template or left sidebar, masonry, member area if you want with the masthead system. I'm going to click on publish. Now I'm going to open up this page in a new window, and you're going to see there's my big cat looking at me, right? And then here is my content. I have this lorem ipsum content, then I have a 2-column layout here. I did forget to remove that little content. And then I have some recent posts as well, right, that are built in here. So that's pretty simple and cool. Let me go back. By the way, this home page, I can go back here and I can hide that title. I meant to do that. And I'm going to click on update. I'll go back and reload. Now the title's gone. So there's that. Now you're wondering, well, I want to put some text here, right? Well, how do I do that? Well, that's what's kind of cool too. So I have this widget system, and there's the masthead widget. I can grab the custom HTML, drop it up here. Let's just say I want to add in something like this is a cat, right? And I click on save. And now I should use visibility, by the way. I use my widget visibility plugin, and I choose page is this home page. Click on save. Now I reload, and it says this is a cat. Well, you're going to say, well, that's kind of boring. I want this to have maybe a call to action, or I want to have more text or whatever on the background. Sure, it's easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and just for the sake of creating code, I'm opening a new page here. I'm going to grab a 2/3, 1/3 column layout. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to grab in some lorem content as well. And maybe I will just make this an H1 like that. Of course, you do that. Every time you do that, this is not a Socrates issue. It's a issue with this. Copy this. And then this is the other side. I'm going to maybe add an image here. So I'll add this little countdown thing here, like that. And now I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to make this white. Change that to white. Now I've done that. I've got all this raw code. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go to widgets, back to widgets. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to paste it in here, save it, reload, and boom. Now I have my content on the left, and I have my content on the right. Now, once again, yes, there are page builders and plugins that enable you to do all kinds of cool stuff like this. But if you have any basic skills with HTML, or you know how to use the WordPress page editor, you can create all kinds of different looks. And maybe you just have an opt-in box. You can pop it in here. You can choose any kind of image you want. You can do this per page or per post. You can use the masthead control. It's fully responsive. So if I click on inspect here and go to the inspect mode, you will see that it's fully responsive. It's in here. That's the iPad view. This is the Galaxy S5 view. This is the Pixel 2, iPhone 5, right? So it's all in there. And the idea is that you can do this really quickly. So let me reload that. That's going to resize. And you can do any image you want. So if I want to go back here and say I don't want the cat, right? I'll go back to pages, and I'll go back to home page, and I can change this, remove that custom image. I can say I want this airplane, and I want it to be 500 pixels tall, and I just go update, and I go reload, and now I have the airplane, and I have this image, and I have that. And it's not going to appear on the other pages. This is the rest of the site looks just like this. Now I can go in just like with Socrates, and I can customize everything else on the site. So I can change this header, I can change the color. So maybe I want this the top menu background color to be that's the above header. This is the header background. I can go and change this to be black if I wanted to, right? I can change all the colors, I can change all the sizes and so forth, the accent colors, just like you can with Socrates. You can change all the fonts and sizes. You can change the layout. If you want to have no sidebar, you can do that. We actually have the ability to drop the header below as well. It's showing this way. My screen is reduced a little bit because I'm on a, if I expand it out a little bit, just because it's my screen capture program is making it minimize. I can change the sidebar width. I can change the layout of the thumbnail to thumbnail above, right? Which is a kind of a cleaner look as well. Search box, that's just because it's the lower menu, that's why. Inside header. So anyhow, and by the way, there's also a full layout or wrapped layout, just like Socrates is. So anyhow, that's kind of the overview of this. The speaker theme is just designed so you can create these nice looking landing pages for, I can make this a home page, I can do whatever I want with it. So anyhow, that's the first overview. I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'll probably do more short codes and more designs and those kind of things in the near future. But I hope you like the look of this, and you can see, especially if you're any design minded, you can see the potential of this theme. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.